Friday to you. It is October 3rd, and these are the Friday Funnies coming to you live this week from my palatial suite at the Nobu Hotel in Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. How palatial, you may ask? Take a look at this. It's got a pool table. That's what I'm talking about. That, to me, is a really cool suite. Anyhow, this is the first Friday of October, which means that the fourth quarter of the year has begun, and it's time to put up the holiday decorations. I've already hung the stockings by the fireplace, primarily, because the dryer is broken, but still, it's rather decorative. The White House has started putting out their decorations too. They are installing deadbolt locks on all of the doors. They're putting 8 snipers on the roof dressed as little tiny reindeer, and they're electrifying the perimeter fence. Ho, ho, ho. And on top of everything else, some idiot with issues started a fire at the Midwest main air trafficking station, causing air travel to come to a standstill. Now, personally, having been caught up in this pattern of cancellations and delays, I think they ought to take this guy, dress him in like a neon yellow jumpsuit, and toss him over the fence at the White House. The bright color may allow the Secret Service to see him, possibly catch him, and put him in an elevator with the president. But we are not the only country in the world with wackos this week. That's why this week's Friday Funnies is news from around the world. Much has been said about British cuisine, and really none of it good. Between bangers and mash, toad in the hole, and spotted dick, there's not a lot of gastronomical excellence in the land. But now, at least there's a lot of it. Bear Grylls Cafe in Congleton, England, is offering a meal that should satisfy even the heftiest Brit. Their new morning offering is called the Hibernator, and it consists of 4 fried eggs, 4 strips of bacon, 8 sausages, a 4-egg omelet, 4 waffles, 4 pieces of toast, 4 pieces of fried bread, 4 pieces of black pudding, beans, tomatoes, mushrooms, French fries, and a milkshake. The meal weighs close to 7 pounds and contains 8,000 calories, more than the recommended daily caloric intake for 4 days. Now, I do not know what the Hibernator costs, but since it's the last meal you're probably ever going to eat before you explode, who cares? The Chinese Communist Party celebrated the 65th anniversary of the People's Republic of China this week. And as part of that celebration, they released 10,000 pigeons. Sounds simple enough, but the Chinese were very worried about security risks and thought it's possible that the pigeons may have been tampered with to the point where they would contain explosives. This would put a real damper on the celebration. So to make sure that the birds weren't loaded, the government performed anal inspections on 10,000 birds. Yes, you heard that correctly. They looked into 10,000 pigeon buttholes to make sure they weren't packing. So the next time you start complaining about your job, just think you could be a pigeon pooper prober in China. In Essen, Germany, a new project is underway to keep the streets clean. They're hiring alcoholics to sweep the streets and pick up the garbage. The pay is only about $1.58 an hour, but they also get free beer and cigarettes. Well, let me tell you, nothing is going to help an alcoholic get on the road to recovery like a job that offers free beer and cigarettes. Next thing you know, they're going to be hiring meth heads as night security guards because, heck, they're going to be awake all night anyhow. Hey, that's all I have for you this week, kids, from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This has been the Friday Funnies, coming to you next week from Los Angeles. We'll see you there.